Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? All right, so this is man Steven, and whatever country, whatever part you're actually, you know, connecting from, watching this video from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. All right, so right now we're gonna be talking about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin actually hit our stop loss. We want to know why and what is in for Bitcoin. So it's pretty much easy. In trading, you got to understand that there's losses and why there are times of winnings, but in the era of losses, what you do, there are two kinds of losses. Number one, there's a kind of loss you lost and definitely um you know you recover the loss from the same trade. Let's take for example Bitcoin. All right. So that same trade that made you lose, you could be able to make back the profit and even more when it comes to losses. While there's another kind of losses whereby you have been winning and winning and winning, and just one loss wipe out all your profits you have accumulated for like a week or 2 days or 3 weeks or 2 weeks. If you do that, if it happens like that, what you need is actually a proper trading plan and a risk management plan, all right? So you got to journal your trade. I can help you do that. So for this trade, I lost about $14,953. However, it's not um, something that's a big deal because we actually put our stop loss and our take profit right there. So we already know the amount of money we are risking. Okay. So let's go to why Bitcoin actually went bearish and why it did not go to our level at 1.618. Now it's pretty much if you have been following my class, if you have been following not my class, if you have been following if you followed the training or the session I had with you guys on TikTok, you're gonna know that I told you we are still expecting a short on Bitcoin, but however, we're expecting the move to get to this 1.618 before it would crash. All right. So right now we're going to look at what actually went wrong on Bitcoin. Why did it crash? Why did it not go to 1.618? So it's pretty much very easy. It's pretty much very, very easy. There are what we call volatility. When a market trend is very, very strong, there's more sell pressure. That is actually what happened. But however, we're going to see where the market retraced from. So this very market, whether you eat loss, is very simple. Let's say, for example, you are trading 5 trades in a row. At least as a profitable trader, um you can get four hits your take profit, or you close while you are already on a good profit. Okay, so the moment it hits your loss, out of 5, you got 4, you are still very much profitable. If that's the kind of trading, you always win 4 out of 5. But in this kind of scenario, even if there's a 4 trade and you lose 2 and win 2, you're still profitable. That's what the that's another this topic. So let's go straight to BTC. I don't want this video to be long so that I can give you other updates regarding other currency pair. Okay. So right now, I'm gonna go to the daily time frame so you can see exactly what is actually. Remember the analysis we did together on Bitcoin. We're expecting price to go bullish at this very point right here. All right, to go bullish right here and before selling. But however, it sold from this very level here. This was where it sold. So I'm going to take some deletes so I can show you the chart very clear, plain. So I'm going to delete some of all this stuff right here so you could be able to see very clearly. Okay. So some of you that were not in this section, I know you won't really understand, but just watch the video. With time, you get to understand exactly what I say. So I show you the direction of the market, and I also show you how it's been done. Not every time, but most of the time. So right now, we're expecting the price to get to this level, which it didn't. So I'm going to delete right here. So remember, we call this the impulse. Remember this, okay? Just I'm just deleting so I can show you your the chart can be much more clearer because I don't like my chart crowding, looking very crowded. No, I don't like chart like that. All right, so now, in area like this, I told you this is the impulse, and after the impulse, we got a correction. So, we want to know exactly, remember, we are expecting the market to break out. Why we usually break out? Remember, I told you something. I told you that on a longer term, this market has actually gained, um, that's actually created the level one, two, three on the trend line. So most of the time, when you see a touch, one, two, three, this is just a rough schematic. You should be expecting a breakout, then a retest before it sell. This is because most of the strong trend are actually three touches before any change. Then we'll move into the weekly time frame where I told you that the market is going to do a retest. I'm just trying to, for those who were in the section on Sunday, they will understand exactly what I meant. Look at what I just showed you then. All right. So I said exactly what this market did. It created this high, low, high, low. So this is two touches now, high, then low. So we're expecting the three touches right here. So on the higher time frame, it has not completed. It's still an uptrend, but it has not completed the touches yet. So that simply means we are still expecting Bitcoin to go bearish here, so we can gain support, get the touches before continuation of a bullish move. So we should be expecting Bitcoin around 200K, around 120, going back to its all-time high, creating more all-time high. All right. So that's exactly what we did here. So we went to the daily time frame, if you could remember, and we spot out the trend. So we saw this trend which is being spotted out. One, two, then the three. So we should be expecting what? A break. So I'm going to delete this so you could actually understand exactly what I mean. So I'm going to delete this right here. So you can have it clearly now. All right. So we have, please watch carefully. So we have the one touch, the two touch. If you don't understand, watch again and again. But those who will definitely understand are those who were in a Sunday market analysis session. But if you're not in a Sunday market analysis session, just understand, just watch the video. So I'm giving you the update why he did something like that. So we have the three touch. I remember in the three touch, I told you that in the three touch, I told you when there's a trend and market keep creating higher highs and giving you the third touch. So you should be expecting more often. There's more of the time it it's ready to change its trend, its character from a bullish move to a bearish move, then retesting it and start becoming bearish. So it's will that's for trend, for a change of character. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can explain like a baby for those because I don't know the level you are in trading. So I don't want to use some terminology so you won't get confused. So right now, this is exactly what happened. So we got the first, the second, and the third touch. So we should be expecting the moment price did this. All right. All right. Keep creating highs. So we should be expecting a break to this point, then a retest. Then it can either continue the bearish move or from there become bullish. So, but we're expecting a bullish move. This is where the market is going to gain bullish momentum from at this very area here, at this area here. All right, because it's still what is still on an uptrend. It's still in an uptrend. I showed you that in the weekly time frame that this is still in an uptrend. All right. But in the weekly time frame, it has not completed the TV touches yet. I hope you understand. So it's trying to complete the three touches on the weekly time frame so it can continue the bullish move. All right. So right now, since this trend is already getting tired because he has made the first second touch, so we consider this as the impulse move and this as the correction. So we expect the correction to be at the 50 level, around this level, but because the momentum was too strong, that was when it retraced from here. It pulled back from here. So we're going to make more money from this again. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be very crazy because we already know that it's getting um its support right from here. It's coming to this very level here. So we already know that. So we look for where we're going to enter from and hold, as simple as that, guys. So right now, if we look at a retracement level, so we're going to take the retracement and see exactly where it retraced from. You can see that it retraced from this 30 level, the 30. All right, so out of the 30, 50, the golden level, you see that it did not um pull back from the golden level, it pulled back from the 30 level. All right, you see that from the 30, let me zoom. All right, the retracement was from the 30 level, 0.3 level. So there are three major levels price retrace from, either from the 0.3 level, from the 0.5, or from the 0.6. All right, let me mark it out so you can see from the 0.3, 0.5, which is the golden level, and the 0.6. I hope you understand me right now. So the market retraced from the 0.3 level and form doji. So this is a doji. And after the bullish move, then it formed the doji. So this actually engulfed this very candle here. So you can see the engulfing candle. So what we were expecting was after this doji, a bullish continuation, but however, it returned the trend. Okay, that was what actually happened when it hit our stop loss. But so it doesn't happen more often. So you won't see something like this now and say next time it's gonna be like this. No, 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 no. All right. So most of the time, market retrace from the golden level or the 50 level. So most market that retrace from the 30 level, their trend is very strong. Is very strong. So the sell pressure is very strong. It's still coming. So Bitcoin is still going to crash more. So if price retrace from 30 level is strong. If you retrace from 50 level is medium. If you retrace from 60 level, it's still strong, but it's not as strong as the price from 30 level. Do you understand? So that's exactly what happened. So right now we're going to be looking at the opportunities we'll be having on Bitcoin. It's a massive opportunity to make money. Massive, massive. Even this very high level, I think I'm going to be going with um like 5 lot size for each entry because it's going to be very crazy. It's going to be very crazy on Bitcoin. Very, very crazy. So remember, on the weekly time frame, we're expecting the continuation, we're expecting the touches. So we got the first touch, the first support, second support. So we are going to third support. So this is exactly where the market is getting to before moving bullish. All right. So remember that. So it's going to be very crazy. So market is trying to gain support right here. So we are using that to take advantage of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to be crazy. You see some people start complaining. The moment Bitcoin crashed this moment, you see more people will start complaining, but they don't know. They think they want to start buying the dip. If you think buying the dip is everything you need to know on buy low, sell high, if you think that, you're going to always lose money when it comes to Bitcoin and other currencies as well. All right. So right now, since we have gotten it retraced from this very level, then we need to know the extension where we are actually taking advantage of the market from. Okay. So this is exactly where we're expecting Bitcoin to get to. So this is our support level. So this level, this extension. So we're going to target the 1.618 level. So you can see this very support level here. This is where we're expecting um the Bitcoin to get to, this very level of support is where we're expecting Bitcoin to get. So, but how do we enter the Bitcoin right now? We want to wait for a break on and close on this very level. We want to wait for a break and close. Just another candle tomorrow to just break and close on this level, then I will let you know what to do. Then when we buy Bitcoin to this support level, when we sell it to this support level right here, then we take a buy opportunity right here. I'll ride it. I'll first take profit again. Then the rest is history. So get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. So that's all about Bitcoin. I remember, look at where we are targeting. We are targeting here before for a buy. And you could see the distance between here and here is not here. You understand? So this is a very big move. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. So you could make massive money. So thank you so much for joining today. And tomorrow, today by 9 p.m. we'll be live again on TikTok. And please kindly share more. All right. So and I'm going to be dropping other currency and analysis so you could take advantage of the market right away. All right. So more analysis is dropping so you could take advantage of the market. So God bless you. To Stephen FS. I love you guys. Stay calm. Peace. If you learned something from this video and you have watched this video, kindly type on the comment, thank you, sir. I've watched it, or something, I've watched it. Thank you. All right.